And if he has some swarmy kind of units, we're going to go ahead and zap that. If he has some swarmy units, we're going to go ahead and zap it, guys. That's going to be tower. Now, Sparky makes people panic. Deck synergy, guys. I talk about it all the time. Find win conditions, otherwise you're not going to win. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, your boy is back into the Clash Royale video, guys. Requested card, the Sparky. This is the best Goblin Giant Sparky deck for Arena 11, okay? The Heal Spirit is typically in this. We're going to go ahead and opt in the Ice Spirit. And you have other cards in there as well, like Rage and things like that, but those are unlocked higher up, guys. So we're going to go and jump into the arena with this very strong defensively on the ground. We're going to have air covered. We have a cycle card. Obviously, this is one of your main pushes, okay? And we got the reset and the zap, guys. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's get some dubs. You guys know how we roll. We're going to go ahead and break it down after. Our starting rotation is a very good one, okay? Very defensive, okay? So we might play a little patient first to see how our opponent plays. Goes in with a straight. I'm going to go ahead and push opposite lane here. And we'll see if he goes balloon. We might tower trade, guys. This might be just a crazy tower trade kind of a game. All right, so I'm going to go in because if he does support this Lava Hound, we're definitely going to trade. If he does not, we're going to go... Okay, he's got that. That kind of stinks. We're going to go in with this right here, though, because we should be able to take out most of it. And we're going to have the... that's expensive, guys. Okay, that stinks. That stinks a whole lot. We got to be able to take out that E-Wizard, and then I'm going to try to take out this Lava Hound. Okay, that's a pretty good... Can you shoot, please? Okay, so we're going to be a whole... Take it out. And I'm going to go in with... Shoot. Okay, I'm going to go in with this. And we're going to hope we can get there. Can we get a shot? Okay, he zaps. Can we get a shot? We don't get a shot off. Okay, that was well played. All right, so well played. Crazy battle. It's fun. I did that on purpose, kind of. All right, so we have E-Barbs too, okay? So if he goes Lava Hound, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go E-Barbs. That's what I do love about this deck. And he's not back to his Tombstone, which is going to be a great counter to it. So let's see if he decides... Actually, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in with the Goblin Giant. Going in with the Goblin Giant instead. We'll see if he pushes the same lane. Goes in with the Witch, okay? So, going to kind of stink a little bit. So we're going to go... Okay, so actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go in right now, and I'm going to zap this. And I'm going to sack that tower. All right, I'm going to sack it. All right, we're still going to be able to take all that stuff out because the whatchamacallit is going to be super nasty. The E-Barbs are still going to survive. And they're going to get to the tower. I'm pretty sure they're going to get... Zap's not going to be enough. So we should be able to take that tower, okay? Nice little trade. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and push Sparky opposite lane. He has to answer with Sparky. Get a whip. Oh, and he uses E-Wizard. Let's go. Bad play, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to get a positive trade here with this. We want the Goblin Giant down now. He used his E-Wizard. We're going to get a Dark Prince down as well. Okay, so the minions, I forgot about the minions. That really stinks here. So we're going to have to go in with this right here with a boom. Boom. Okay, so we still get a Goblin Giant to the tower. We have a healthy... Guys, the Sparky. Oh my goodness, well played Zap. Well played Zap, but look what we have on the maps. Okay, take that out, take it out. I'm going to go in. So we're going to get some splash. I'm actually going to pocket the Ice Spirit. Pocket the Ice Spirit. We're going to go ahead and Zap right here. Boom. Can we get another shot? Let's go. Crazy. But now he's going to push the other side. He's going to push. So we're going to go ahead and kind of defend a little bit. I don't think he's going to go for the 3 crown. Nope, he's not. Wrong play. He probably should have. We're going to go ahead and go in with the Goblin Giant. He's going to go in with the Balloon. We're going to have enough with the E-Wizard. And we're going to do it now. I don't think he played that right either, actually. Let's go ahead and just drop an Ice Spirit. Let's do this. We're going to go ahead and zap this right here. Why are you protecting? That was a sick first battle. All right, let's go ahead and see what our starting rotation is. Ice Spirit. Hey, Ice Spirit level 10. So we can go ahead and get some chip. That's really good for us. Goes in with the Baby Dragon. This could be a Golem deck. So let's go and go in with the Flying Machine. We'll be able to take it down. Okay, we got to go in with this right here. I don't recommend that kind of a play. Even if he's probably going to get the bomb tower, or sorry, the, whatchamacallit to the tower. He missed everything. I'm going to go in now because he went Fireball. He should not have gone Fireball. And if he has some swarmy kind of units, we're going to go ahead and zap that. If he has some swarmy units, we're going to go ahead and zap it, guys. That's going to be tower. Multiple win conditions, okay, in this deck. Nasty, guys. Don't go balloon. Don't go balloon right away, all right? Let's see if we can take the second tower with the Goblin Giant opposite side. If he tries to push my left side, I'm just going to go ahead and sack the tower, all right? Because he's probably then not going to be able to stop this Goblin Giant push. It's nasty. People fear Sparky. They are so scared of Sparky. Okay, so it goes in with a cage, all right? This should be interesting. By the time they hit the bridge, we should be able to support this with either a Dark Prince. Probably we're going to go in with the E-Wizard. No, I'm going to actually... Okay, he went in with that. So I'm going to go in with this. We're going to try to take out that brawler pretty quick. I'm going to go here. We'll see if we can freeze it. I don't think we can. I'm going to go ahead and zap this. Probably not the best zap, actually. That was a terrible zap, okay? If he is able to, if he tries to run a balloon right now, I'm going to be okay with that. Playing around a little too much, but it's okay. All right, it's okay. So we got E-Wizard for his balloon if he tries to get super aggressive. He's going to try to push the balloon this lane, which is actually wise, but he did not play the baby dragon in the right spot. All right, so here's what we got to do. We got to let the baby dragon do damage. Double is about to hit. He should not be doing that. He should actually push the Goblin Cage opposite lane. If he tries to run a balloon, it's not going to be wise. We're going to go in with this. He's got a Valkyrie. All right, interesting. The Princess is probably going to be the most annoying, to be honest. So shout out to my man. Okay, this goes in with that. So we got to go in. Let's go in with the Dark Prince here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in with some E-Barbs. All right, let's go in with some E-Barbs. We're going to go ahead and do this once again. And then we're actually going to go ahead and zap this, all right? Because we need to take out those minions if we can. He's going to go in with these. Nope, he can't. Never mind. He's trying to do so much here to defend this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the Goblin Giant. I got to do it. I hate that I had to do that, and that's the reason why. Is because we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to zap this, actually, just to, as long as he doesn't have freeze. Let's go here. Should be able to get it. Okay, that was good. Woo! Super close, all right? Super close. Let's go here. And we don't want the Princess to lock, guys. That is going to be a dub. That is going to be a GG's. That was a fun battle. All right, guys, here's the deck one more time. Stay tuned. We're going to break it down. Anytime you see Lava Hound, you know you're playing against Balloon. I really thought my opponent was going to go ahead and tower trade, but that was his mistake. You can Lava Hound first play for sure in this beatdown style, but he should have went Balloon. We should have traded. As you guys saw further in the battle, we did, but that was his first mistake in my opinion. Without arrows, I knew this battle was going to be pretty difficult, and he had E-Wizard, but I had Zap and Ice Spirit, and I had my own E-Wizard, okay? So as you can see here, we do get Goblin Giant to the tower, but he's dropping his E-Wizard, kind of see him right there, and then I went ahead and had mine down, which actually survived a lot. I think if I'm not mistaken, he got a Tombstone down right here as well, and the E-Wizard helped. We didn't get a Sparky shot off, I don't think, on this push, but I knew that eventually the only thing I had to worry about was his E-Wizard, and later in the battle, he actually made a mistake by dropping it in the wrong lane, which actually we benefited from, and then obviously the minion horde. Now, Sparky makes people panic, and as you can see, he had to use so much elixir. He had a barrel. I think he might have zapped. He did something else here. Sparky is all but dead anyways, but it makes people use so much elixir. Look, he has none left, okay? And all I have to worry about, and that's why I knew when he had the Lava Hound without the balloon, I could just drop Flying Machine. Remember, if someone drops just a Lava Hound, your tower can take a lot of damage. It doesn't have a lot of DPS, okay? It's obviously annoying when the lava pups, you know, spawn and things like that, but it's not really that difficult to take care of. So I knew I could buy myself time on this side and really try to keep pushing on this side and make him bait stuff like the Goblin Barrel out. Here is where the tower trade happened, all right? And I suggest that, guys, definitely, if you know you can take the other tower, don't try to defend this. My cycle might have been off as well, so I went ahead and was like, all right, the balloon's coming down, tower's gone. We're going to go ahead and do our push, and we're going to take this tower. He had a Witch, and notice the zap to take care of the skeletons so that the E-Barbs can go ahead and try to take out the Witch, and then we'll have this push, and we're going to go ahead and take the tower. He's going to take the tower, and now it's 1-1. And as mentioned, he went ahead and took it. I'm going to go ahead and take it, but I just kind of wanted to emphasize the zap. That was what was clutch, right? It was all about the skeletons. The Witch can do a lot of work on many, many units with those skeletons, okay? Just take them out, and I knew that the spawn rate and spawn time wasn't going to be fast enough, and we're going to go ahead and get the E-Barbs to take her out, and then we'd be able to take the tower. So just wanted to point out again, the zap. Very clutch. So on this push, I was a little aggressive, but as you can see, he dropped an E-Wizard. Ours is half health. The Dark Prince I knew would go ahead and help take out that E-Wizard, and you notice that our E-Wizard is also attacking the tower. I was going to reset after this, but you can see I have a lot more elixir than he does. The only thing I was kind of wondering was whether or not he had Witch in cycle. I kind of wanted him to play it. He did have it in cycle, but he did not. And I guess he's going to try to run for a balloon or something like that. He has it selected, but I knew I'd get a lot of damage, and with the amount of elixir I had, which is why I could overwhelm, and I knew as he was dropping in a delayed fashion, he was running low on elixir, and I'm facing Lava Loon. Don't let them build that push up. I'm obviously up 2-1. There's only 9 seconds left, but there was a mistake. He wouldn't have taken this tower, I don't think anyways. I had E-Wizard on the map. All right, he didn't have anything in cycle to where he could have zapped, I guess, but point is he did not place his balloon properly. He needs to place it behind the Lava Hound. It might have been a misclick there, but again, if he had 20 seconds, maybe he could have taken this and evened it up, and then we'd have had to go for a 3 crown, but I knew that once he made that mistake and the balloon wasn't going to make it, it was GG's. Deck synergy, guys. I talk about it all the time. My opponent's deck did not have any synergy. Typically, you'll see Lava Loon or Lumberjack Loon, things like that. He had a Baby Dragon that he started here in the back, and then he drops Balloon at the bridge, okay? I do not recommend that, number 1, okay? Number 2, I have E-Wizard and I have Flying Machine to help shut this down. And number 3, he made a mistake. He dropped Fireball. He does hit the Arena Tower. However, he misses the troops, okay? So bad plays across the board. But like I said, guys, find synergy in decks, okay? It is very, very important. Find win conditions, otherwise you're not going to win. Because of how aggressive my opponent was, I knew I could go ahead and drop the E-Barbs at the bridge. I obviously have a mini counter push with the E-Wizard, and the only thing I was hoping for is he had a swarm unit he was going to try to take these and distract my E-Barbs with. He drops the skeleton army, guys. I was like, yes, we go ahead and zap, and we do significant damage. And this is just piggybacking that, guys. Look at this. Look at the E-Barbs. Look at the E-Wizard. The Flying Machine is still on the map. We have one little Larry that's trying to help out, guys, and then we go ahead and take the tower. Super nasty, super clutch. If you guys are seeing the minions or minion horde more in battle, I would recommend swapping in the arrows over the Ice Spirit. But the main point of this is we obviously have a Goblin Giant on the tower, but don't be afraid to pocket troops, especially if you've taken a tower in the center here, okay? Either he had the cage already on the map, or I knew he was going to, so I went ahead and dropped the Dark Prince down to help take out either the cage or the Brawler to keep this giant alive. And then obviously we're trying to get that Sparky to the tower and things like that. I only have the Ice Spirit and the Zap, like I said, isn't enough to take out the minion horde. I tried to get it at E-Wiz down if I'm not mistaken, things like that. But that's a lot of elixir, right? Instead of just arrowing that, I probably would have got a Sparky shot. And check out this push. We're about the same elixir count, okay? If you kind of look at this, right? Guys, E-Barb's pocketed, okay? I thought he was going to try to drop something in there to distract, etc., right? We have Sparky that's shooting all over the place. Again, the annoying minions. If I had arrows, I'm telling you guys, it would have been a lot easier. But look, Goblin Giant's on the map. He does have Splash in both of these units here. We have a Dark Prince still with the shield, and I'm continuing to overwhelm. Getting ready for a little bit of an Ice Spirit type of a cycle as well, guys. We're going to be back to a Flying Machine, etc., and we're going to keep pushing. At this point, this is when you want to be aggressive. And I knew the only thing he had in cycle was his balloon, based on how obviously the cards were being played and things like that, and he wasn't going to be able to keep up. Now, the Valkyrie could have helped out a little bit, but at some point we would have shredded that. Either the Dark Prince would have held her long enough, and or the Sparky would have taken her out, guys. This was a nasty push. So knowing he only had Balloon as the only thing I had to worry about, the Valkyrie was a good play in a way because the Spear Goblins were targeting her as opposed to taking out the Princess, which is what I wanted. We have 15 seconds left, okay? I have Zap, I can hold it. I have Ice Spirit, I can hold it. I think he does Fireball, all right? But we do have a Flying Machine. We're going to take down this balloon enough. Even if it got one shot, we would have been okay, guys. But this was the end of the battle. I think he should have tried to get that push down a lot sooner. But like I said, as you learn and know your opponent, you know how aggressive you can actually play. Like the previous screenshot show, I went super aggressive and overwhelmed my opponent to the point where he could not keep up. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave those comments down below. Always happy to help. Hope everyone is doing well. Staying safe, guys. Until the next one, take care and peace out.